Hello! Been a long time, I know. Stuff. Stuff happened. I got sick. My roommate got COVID. I did not get COVID. But that's the short version. Between all of that, I have not been up for streaming for a little while. But back on now. I opened the game. This is not precisely where I left off the last time I streamed. My last stream, I ended by finally defeating the Gazers and getting the last runestone. I remembered earlier today that I had planned on spending some time naming enchantments on new crap in my inventory. The past couple of times that I did that, I just left the game running while I did other things. This time, I got a lot smarter, and I turned on turbo mode, which lets mana regenerate in seconds. So, got through all of that. Now, I genuinely do not remember whether I have taken the last Blackrock gem thingy to Nystel yet. So I think actually, whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. So I'm glad it was unsuccessful. Let's do that. And then let us search through my inventory. Is this it? Nutritious wafer. Let's eat that. Okay. Down to mildly hungry. That'll do. Discovered that a crown that I was carrying around is actually cursed. Got rid of that. Discovered that the scepter I was carrying around is non-magical. So I tossed it in my room where I keep a bunch of stuff that maybe someday I'll want to trade to somebody for money or something. I don't know. I haven't seen much of a sign. I've just got like piles of gold and gems and stuff like that sitting in my room in case I discover I need them. Okay, he does not... I don't have the ability to say to him I found another gem, so I guess I already... yeah, okay, it's a warm Blackrock gem, and they become warm when he enchants them, I believe. So yeah, I am mostly over my cold. I am... Hello, Moody Mystery. Good to see you. I am sniffling just a little bit. I'm going to try not to do that into the mic. But this is my preemptive apology if it ever happens. Thank you. I'm even more glad that I managed to avoid my roommate's COVID. How are you doing? Yes. I'm sorry to hear that you're not feeling well. Hope you feel better soon. Let's... Okay. Now, like, half of the gem is lit. All right. I hopefully shouldn't. I think I was guided pretty well by people giving me oblique hints. And you know what I should do is find my notes. Okay. I have looted the vault at the academy. I have used the rod at the academy. I should be pretty much done with the academy. Oh, I have all of the root stones now. You know what that means? Oh, this is very exciting. Yes. Okay. This means... I am very confused. I did not write this stuff. Anyway, all right. Don't. It was weird. I loaded this save game, and the save game was labeled "Killed the Gazers," which was the last thing I'd done. And for reasons I wasn't sure, I wasn't wielding my axe. I'm not sure why. So I went and I re-equipped that, and I was like, is there something weird about this save that happened? And now I'm real confused because I did not... I only added some of the stuff that's on this map. Or did I do something earlier in the level that caused me to, like, gain this information automatically, and I just didn't notice that I put it on the map? I'm not sure. But a work email just came in, and I need to at least Alt-Tab long enough to look at it, so... Oh, the map scraps of the cavern. Okay. Was perplexed. Closing my work email. don't care anymore. Yeah. I live in the Bay Area, California, which just had that big storm come through. And my workplace entirely works remotely now, but our work isn't in the cloud. We all just log into a server that lives in the office. So the storm came through yesterday. Power just got restored about an hour ago. Internet is slated to be restored on Tuesday. This is a problem. That's what the email was about. There's nothing I can do about it tonight, and I'm tired of the fact that my boss doesn't read my emails very closely. So, we'll just talk in the morning about how to deal with this problem. We have options. So, anyway, what's exciting is I haven't used the rod in the ice caverns yet, and I do know where to. But if I can remember how to make my way to that buried city that's down on the second floor of the ice caverns, there are a bunch of doors in there that were locked and I was not able to bash down, and I've just been waiting to get the X rune so I could, I was about to say mix the open spell and go and finally loot the heck out of the city. So that's a thing that I have been waiting until I get X runes to do. So very excitingly, I finally do have those. So let me just remember, it's just drift southwest in a annoyingly slidey way. That's fine. Oh, how I hate the ice caves. In theory, unless there's anything locked in one of those rooms, in theory, everything in this level should be dead. Alright. So, I need follow the left wall and then water walk. And I guess while I'm here, I should consider if I want to, like, gather up some of that mud. There was something or another that specifically described it, so I assume I need it. I don't know what I need it for yet, but I kind of don't want to find out I need it and then come all the way back for it. But let's go to town first, so to speak. I like how there's still snowballs on the ground. It's a yellow potion. Okay, I'm pretty sure that this water flow is so strong that with me having not bothered to put any skill points into water or into swimming, I think I can't swim against it. So, water walk it is. Yes, you may give me a tip about the mud, because I, by and large, appreciate tips that will save me tedium. You know, going back and forth between zones. If I can do less of that, then I will be happier. Water walk. Oh, alrighty. Yeah, if that's the way it is, then that's how it will be. This is town, right? Yep. Okay. Here's the fountain, which I seem to recall was described as being powerful or magical or something. So let's save first, I suppose, but let's try. That was a thing. Let's write down that I did it here. Okay, Prison Tower, Taloris Academy, and Ice Caves. True. I think I only discovered that last time. I was very happy to see that the game gave me a way to not have to rely on memory, especially since I've had so many overly large gaps in time played. That's not what I meant to do. Let me clear that off. And open is, hey, it's my first use of the X rune. I want to click the right thing. Little workshop in here. I've got, I believe I know from having not cared particularly much about spoilers that I have the best axe in the game already. So even if that mace or sword are anything special, I doubt I care. But that shield might be worth something. So Yes, all of my combat skill points have just gone straight into axe. I have not raised sword or mace at all, and I haven't bothered putting anything more than I started with in attack or defense, because my understanding is that putting it in axe is basically like putting it in both attack and defense, but only when you're using an axe. Let's save again, because I am not above reloading if it turns out this doesn't tell me anything useful. It's just the tower shield. So let's reload to before I blew some mana on that. But badly worn tower shield versus worn wooden shield. Let's drop that out here and figure, hey, at least it's not cursed. Boy, that's heavy. Maybe I don't want it. Because that's... You know what? I'm going to take it outside, but... I guess it's not that much heavier, but... I'm carrying too many damn potions around. Normal adventurer problems. I'm not using my potions very often. But let's see what's in the other rooms and then figure out how I want to divvy up my space in my inventory. My candle burned out. Nothing is immediately attacking me. But there appears to be a table in the ice. That table is on the other side of an ice wall. Okay. Now to cheese the hell out of this, I'm going to turn the music off for a moment, and I'm going to turn on turbo. So now it will only take a matter of moments to regenerate enough mana for me to unlock a couple more doors. But you really don't want the music playing while you do that, because boy does that sound bad. I found that out the hard way earlier today. And we will see how long this stream manages to go. I say this primarily because this is going to be the most talking that I've done in a week or so. Thank you. I do have some amount of a collection. And training in their use. Welcome in, Paro591. It's good to see you. I mean, this is still significantly faster than just letting time pass, but it does still take a few moments. But that's, yeah, all right. I feel like it was faster when I did it earlier, but whatever. I'm stubborn. I don't want to leave and come back. I've made it to the town. I want to go through and unlock everything. So, I mean, I guess I could just pull out the bedroll. It's probably Probably the smarter way to go about this. But yeah, I really feel like, does mana regenerate at different rates in different worlds? I haven't really experimented with that at all. I did my sitting around and casting name enchantment and then turning on turbo to let my mana regen in the prison tower. So maybe it's different. I don't know. Yeah, that definitely feels like it took longer. So maybe I'll just use the bedroll. But first off, hey, we do have a fight. But not much of one. Well, the cheese, it is almost fresh because however long it has been locked in this room, it is in a refrigerator. And I am hungry, so I'm gonna eat it. It tasted great. Anything else in here? Doesn't look like it. Alright, well. Just need to get 10 more mana out of this. So once I finish here, I have not, like, I became excited because I had the X rune, and so I came straight here because I've been wanting to do this since I discovered this area. Once I'm done with this, though, I have not actually investigated the Great Gem in the sewers of Britannia to confirm or to see if adding that last Blackrock gemstone unlocked any more zones, any completely new places. It has to. It has to have, because I know that the Tomb of Precor Wealth is one of the zones in this game just because I have not avoided spoilers and I have not had access to that yet. So I probably just unlocked that. And maybe something else as well. I don't remember. But I also still have not yet done the Pits of Carnage. That's the one zone that I had access to before applying that last Blackrock gemstone that I got out of the academy that I have not completed. The Pit of Despair. Hold on a second. Need to respond to a text. Ah! How about I just drop my phone on the ground? That's good too, right? Sorry about that. Making some plans for the weekend. Let's... More food. Gonna guess. Yeah, it's an almost fresh fish. Can I just... Yeah. Can't eat food off the ground. You have to at least put it in a bag first. But I don't bother carrying food around anymore. Now that I have all the runes and am aware of the remove hunger spell, or whatever it's called. So yeah, Pits of Carnage next. Is this the last? No, there's probably one or two more. Just checking to see if this was the last door I was going to need to magic open. But I think there's going to be one or two more after this. Yeah, this is what the kids call not good content. So let's just go ahead and use the bedroll. Maybe the Guardian will have something to say. No. Okay, we've got a bow. I just have not cared about ranged attacks this game. And unless somebody tells me I really should, I'm just not even going to look at that. Well, let's see what's in here. What is this? Oh, arrows, whatevs. And a scroll. Frozen over and over, the Phalanium deposits to the southeast are still viable. That's not, certainly not worth carrying around. So this room, waste of time. Yeah, range stuff wasn't worth it at all in the first game, and nothing about what changes there are to this game made me think that it was going to be worth the hassle of the UI, primarily, to be perfectly honest. broken shield, some gemstones, some money, badly worn plate leggings versus my serviceable magical mail leggings. Have I not ID'd these? Guess I haven't. Well, here goes the rest of my mana. So I think what I'm going to do is set that up, save, see if these plate leggings on the floor are magical. If not, reload to get the mana back, ID the leggings that I'm wearing because I'm curious. Nope, they're not magical. So, yes, I do have some lore skill, but I didn't get a lot. Male leggings of additional protection. And that's great. Got some nice gemstones, but I'm already carrying a handful of gemstones and I'm yet to see a point to their existence. These leather boots are non-magical. I'm only wearing them because I got tired of wearing the boots of bouncing if I don't need the bounce effect. So let's put on plate instead of leather just to get a little more. Alright, I'm a little perplexed. Is there more? I don't remember where this goes. Oh, yeah. This whole thing. Alright, it looks like I opened all the doors. I had been led to believe that behind one of these doors was aha. Oh, it is up that up here. But somewhere in this town was a magic shop. And indeed, appears to be over here somewhere. Had I already had access to this and just not followed through? What's going on here? That's great. Sack is empty. I thought there was going to be some kind of fun magic item that I would only get access to by making my way into things. And it looks like I'd already made my way into the right part of things. And so I just found a little, not a whole lot. Let's see. Yeah, apparently that was this. Ah. Ah. I had found that and not been able to get through it, I think. Thank you. True, I suppose. Draxanath! Why, hello. Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for the visit. I don't have any, raid dragons to fly around. I mean, I guess I've got my little Ultima dragon from the 25th anniversary bash and fly around. But yeah, welcome. What were you playing? You were playing Ultima 4, is that right? The Discord is blowing up, so I'm ignoring it, but it keeps distracting me. How did that go? Did you finish? Looked like you were pretty late into it from just the screen cap of what you were doing. Were you in the abyss? Or was that just a deceptive image? Ah, just dungeons, but not the abyss. Cool. Well, congratulations. Hope you had a good time. Ah, gotcha. So, still pretty early, as it were. Oh, 4 to go. Okay. I mean, yeah. For stones, 2 of them aren't in dungeons, so. I mean, spoiler. Alright, Now, I wonder if there's like a button in the other room or something. Let's go. I'm not seeing one. Guess there could be one all the way back in the main part of town. That seems tedious. This is just DOSBox. It's just the dog version with patches from Pix's Ultima Patcher and with better sound fonts and such. I should turn the music back on, but I keep doing that. I mean to do that. Okay. I mean, I have all the runes already, so don't really care about that. You see yourself striving against the forces of Mondane and Minax in the lands of ancient Caesarea. What a curious thing to see in a random crystal ball. And so we've got a chest that has a pile of money. Do not... Oh, here's a switch. Do not care about money particularly. Unblemished small blue gem. Oh, right. I just said I should turn the music back on. And then the unblemished scepter. That I'll certainly grab. But aside from that, I'm going to cheat just a little bit. I'm going to check the hint book and see what else is supposed to be in here to see if I care, just because I don't want to come back. There's supposed to be a Wand of Smite Undead in here as well. I'm not sure I care. I think I already have one of those. Coins are too heavy to pick up. I only wanted to pick them up to see if the wand that the hint book thinks is in here is underneath them. But yeah, I think I don't care that much about it. I do want that scepter though. So that's this. And then let's head back to the main part of the city. Yeah, when I'm done with this and I go back to Serpent Isle next, I'll use Exalt. I don't know what I'm going to try to do when I get to Ultima 8 in my playthrough. Pentagram's been merged into Scum VM. I don't know whether that's the way to go or whether I should just try to run the GOG DOSBox version. But I've got a while before I have to think about that. I am occasionally considering inserting something in between this and Serpentile. Maybe Nox Archaeist or Realms of Antiquity. Maybe something else. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a stream or two of just Marvel Snap or Hades, which are the main games that I'm playing not on stream. Nice. I doubt she has anything new to say, but... Avatar, I thank thee. I feel the Guardian's influence leaving this place. It is no longer sacred to him, and so I too may leave. I need no longer watch over my city, as I thought I might do for all eternity. You have brought me peace, Avatar. And poof. I mean, this is actually the last mainline Ultima, by which I am not including Escape from Mount Drash, that I've never won. Well, growing up, I did not play. I didn't play either of the Worlds of Ultima or the Underworlds, so oh right, forgot, doors mostly just magically close themselves when you use the bedroll. At least a lot of them do. So, kind of curious what's up with this table that's just in the ice here, but I don't think it's anything in particular, so... So I think I'm done here for now. It's cool that there's a map editor for this. I don't expect to ever try to muck with it. Having enough trouble getting my own game done, let alone modding another one right now. But I'd certainly be game to investigate if somebody else did so. Which actually reminds me, I was thinking if it takes me long enough to finish this, the game that I might sneak in between this and Serpentile is if the Ultima 6 remake in Exalt is finished in time, I may play that on stream. That seems pretty cool. I never did finish the Ultima 6 project, the Dungeon Siege remake. I did finish Lazarus, but I never finished the Ultima 6 one. Alright. I apologize, but I'm going to take 30 seconds to find out what the heck is going on Discord. Yeah, Lazarus was great. And I say that I hated the Dungeon Siege engine and the Dungeon Siege interface. Lazarus was so good, I played through the whole thing despite that. Ultima 6 Project, I'm going to confess, didn't quite rise to that level for me. So it's good, but given how much resistance I have to dealing with Dungeon Siege, I eventually just put it down and didn't pick it back up. And that was on a previous computer, so I would need to figure out how to reinstall Dungeon Siege and get to the right level of patches and do all of whatever else is required to get them to run. So I'm unlikely to go back to that, but who knows, maybe someday. But yeah, what an achievement. It is one of my lifetime regrets when the Lazarus Project was early and was looking for people to work on it and write for it and such. And I looked at it and said, this is probably just going to be yet another project like so many, like most of them, that isn't going to get finished. And I have too much else on my plate to dedicate time to a project that's unlikely to get somewhere. So the fact that had my thoughts on it flowed differently at the time, it's possible that I could have worked on it. I mean, who knows? Maybe they wouldn't have wanted me. But I seem to recall that I had the opportunity to try to at least, apply. All right, what's going on? Dates. Okay, nothing too bad in the Discord exploding. I'll deal with the rest of it later. So, all right. Gonna head back out and go to the Pits of Carnage, I guess. I have been hinted not to go and worry about the mud yet, so I'll come back for that. It's not that tedious to come get to it. Not going to bother water walking this way since I'm going in the direction of water. I say that, but here I am. Well, let's... Right. I always forget that water was flowing south, right? All right, there we go. I was caught on the wall. Come on. I'm not even touching anything. This is just me half clipping through a wall. I am really stuck. Hey! And that, my friends, is one of the main reasons that I hate the ice caverns. I do not get just completely stuck in walls anywhere else, but it happens all the time here. There I am. Okay. Let us... Right, from here let's follow the right-hand wall until I exit the zone. What? I was sure I had killed everybody. Wow, I'm real confused. I've been through this zone a whole bunch of times, and I was real sure I had found and fought everything. And also that for the most part in this game, stuff doesn't just randomly respawn. So... who the heck knows? Alright, let's just slide my way through this nightmare until I find my way back to the... Alright. Well, it's a sign of having leveled up and gotten significantly better gear that I ran into a Yeti and one-shotted him. Where am I? Okay, want to go this way ideally, and then come on. I do not like the ice caverns. They are so incredibly tedious. I guess I kind of expect those weird things in Talaris to respawn occasionally. I mean, I guess I knew that they were until I shut down the thing that was doing it. But, yeah. I just generally have not seen monsters respawn. Like, I went through to deliberately try to clear out all of the lurkers in the water, in the sewers, so that I could be confident that there weren't any. So... who knows, maybe they'll respawn. Maybe the game will give me control of my character back someday. Ice caverns are such bad design. Jumping sometimes, but not always, arrests my sliding motion. Now I am just sliding very slowly. There we go. Oh. Really? A lot of stuff's respawned. I don't know if I'll actually get to that thing to fight it, but it's there. And I am somewhere else. Yeah, see, the jumping doesn't always do it, but sometimes. I can tell that there's fire in my axe. Ah, yes, I've gone up here when I mean to be over here. Yeah, that's actually where I wanted to go. Now I want to go this way, please. If I cast Levitate, will this suck less? All right, finally. Interesting. So this whole area kind of iced over when I first opened the gem connection to the ice caverns. Now that I've broken the Guardian's power there, this zone has ceased to have the ice overlay. At least I assume that's the cause and effect. Not honestly 100% sure. But here I am. Made it back to the sewers. And going to regretfully take a moment to use the bathroom. I will be back in just a second. Do I have a graphic for this? I might. Yeah, sure. Let's... Why? Oh, yeah. So... Just a second. Alright, I'm back. I told you it'd be quick. Hey, Hellgraph. Welcome in. How you doing? Alright. One of these goes to the pits of carnage. This ain't it. Boing. Oh, lovely. Give me a second. Alright, we certainly didn't need spam in here, though I don't have any moderators but my humble self at the moment. Where does this go? Alright, this is the pits. At least I'm pretty sure it is. I'm gonna do that. Talked to him already. And I had not gone any deeper in here yet because I had stuff to do. Guess I got more hurt in those fights than I realized. So I think maybe what I do is name enchantment that new scepter, because I haven't done that yet, and then pull out the bedroll. Now is mana boost just a mana recharge? Like drinking a potion of restore mana or whatever they're called? Okay, I am now rested. I'm very hungry. So let's go ahead and deal with that. I don't need it to completely recharge mana. I'm just confirming that it's a restore some mana. Sweet. It is. It's true. My candle burned out back in the city in the ice caverns, and I did not bother putting up something new there because it's pretty well lit there for inexplicable reasons. Maybe I'll talk to him again just because it's been like a month and a half and I don't remember all he has to say. Oh, right, yes. I seek a magic gem. Dorsteg has it. Did I write any of this down? Right, I'm still trying to figure out learn details about the past of the cats in Killer and Keep. Alright, this is a bunch of notes from Talaris, which are all wonky. So... I'm going to start a new page of notes. Dorstag has the gem. A mighty warrior is he. Also, apparently, a bit of a jerk. Is he truly so mighty? None have ever defeated him in battle. He uses a crossbow. That's a pain in the ass. So to fight him, I would need to challenge him in an arena duel. Okay. My notes grow apace. What else about this world? You've told me, but boy, I don't remember. Ours is a world of violence where a man's worth, or a woman's for that matter, is judged solely upon prowess in combat. It's pits of carnage. 4 arenas for ritual combat. Perhaps. Heard enough. Bye. Alright. When in doubt, left-hand rule. The warrior readies a weapon. Thou dost look to be mighty indeed. That's more than I can say for you. You annoy me, and I have a notion to separate your head from your body. I challenge you to fight me in the arena. I can decline, I can accept, or I can accept with an insult. Well, guess I accept. Fascinating. The arena of earth, air, fire, or water. I don't know anything about any of these. I knew that they had 4 arenas. I didn't realize that that actually meant something relevant. Well, I've saved pretty recently. Let's fight in the arena of Earth. This is about what I expected from the arena of Earth. Just a straightforward ground. This fight is actually not going great. Gonna reload, but next time I go into that, I will have a healing spell prepped on the my magic rack here. It's not where I want to be. Realized I'd covered up my spell list. Okay, so I did not save after naming the enchantment on that scepter, having that whole conversation about it. And yeah, so there we go. We know what that is now. Let's nap. Let's cast remove hunger. Set up a heal spell, but also confess I was overconfident. I expected at my current level of prowess that I was just gonna plow through that warrior. Maybe I'll try some different dialogue options, see if declining the fight gets me scorned. I should set up the candle. Hail, warrior. And who are you to say hail to me? You annoy me, same blah blah blah. What happens if I decline the challenge? Then we fight right here. I'm at some point going to need to go through and cast repair on a bunch of my stuff, I think. Or mend, or whatever they call it. Would you please start taking some serious damage? I would really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Got her down to yellow, but... Wow, this is, That was a pretty obnoxious fight, to be honest. I don't think it belongs to anybody at the moment. I also think I should see if I can just nap again. All right. Well, I have done the thing I always do, which is went to sleep. I forgot to turn off my light source first. Whatevs. Let's see. There was, yeah, there's a path this way. So I do kind of wonder, instead of heal, should I have like fireball or lightning bolt up? Doors. What do you say? On the verge of making a breakthrough in magically induced heat reduction, the proper runic formula is either Enflamme Rel or In Enflamme. I shall first try Enflamme Rel, which, although a combination of greater risk, should result in a greater reduction of heat. Maybe that will be useful. Maybe it will not. Doesn't look like there's anything else in this room, though. Save before approaching a person because that might be another fight. They're friendly. They have a name that somehow I know. Alright, let's try this. Ho there, Josper's my name. Come to chance your life against a few coins? Many's them that do, sooner or later. What sort of wagering do you do? Well, here's how I work it. A bold warrior such as yourself gives me 5 gold coins. Then I arrange a fight in the arena against 2 opponents or more. Anyone tough enough to come back to me alive, I pay off their bet. How much do you pay, then? You beat 2 foes, I pay you 8 gold. 3 foes is worth 12, 4 is worth 20, and if anyone's ever beat 5 men, I'd pay him 40 or 50, I guess. Nobody's ever lasted long at those odds, though. Your payoffs are terrible. A fellow's got to keep body and soul together somehow, and you know, a lot of those that come to me haven't got much choice. I'm yet to find a use for money in this game, pretty much. So, if it turns out there's a sudden use for money somewhere in the pits, then I think rather than deal with this, I'll head back to Britannia and gather up the piles of gold that I have lying on my bedroom floor and maybe go through some of the other zones that I've cleared out and haven't bothered picking up all the gold in, because there's no point to any of it. You must know this place well. Well, surely. But you don't think I'm the sort to gossip, surely? It's not just bad for business. Down here, talking about folks the wrong way can earn you a dagger between your ribs while you sleep. I can ask him for a bit about Zarya. I don't know why I know to ask him that. I just wanted to know about the lower levels. Well, that's hardly a fit place for anyone with sense to venture. Not that it's so great up here, mind you, but still. They never throw enough food down here to make sure we have to fight for it. So sometimes a fool will go down looking to slay some dinner. Usually ends up being dinner instead. Better to take your chances with one of my wagers, I say. You must know this place well, again, so that I can see if you can tell me a little bit about Zarya. Oh, I get the idea. Well, don't get your hopes up. She'd rather kill than kiss. And with her magic, few have a chance against her in a fight. Better take on 2 or 3 regular fellows in a fair fight, I say. Alright. There was somebody that I was told to watch out for in one of the other zones by one of the mages in Killarn Keep, maybe? And so I'm just skimming my notes, seeing if I wrote something down. I'm supposed to be looking for Zoranthus in a prison of his own. I wonder if... I think that's what I was thinking of. So yeah, I have no idea why I know to ask about Zarya. In any case, I'm certainly not gonna wager. So, I beg your pardon, but I must be leaving. Well, if you feel a bit bolder or desperate for money or just plain tired of living, you can always find me here. Alright, so I consider it theoretically possible that I'm going to have to do that to advance things at some point, but time being, I'm not getting into a fight against multiple opponents when that first fighter wore me down shockingly well. I'm gonna... Just kind of wanted to fill in my map a little better. Another door. Alright, I've found dinner for people. Upset human named Zogoth. We are once again going to save. Greetings, stranger. Alright. Moody or somebody who knows what's going on here. Why do I know Zarya? Who told me to talk to Zarya? I didn't write it down, and it's been 2 months since whenever that would have happened. So, if anybody remembers and can remind me, that would be delightful. But he's surprisingly polite for someone who was upset, so... Art thou a mage? Indeed I am, but not much of one, I fear. I'd fare better in battle if I were as learned as Zarya. Dost thou know Zarya? She's a very powerful mage. She strikes down her foes in the arena with fire and lightning before they can get close enough to lay a finger on her. Would that I had mastered such enchantments. Hast thou considered becoming her student? Indeed, I have asked her if she might teach me more of the mystic arts, but none would help another down here unless it be through the service rendered by slave unto master, or for payment in gold, and where would I find gold? I have not even enough to eat. Perhaps I can help thee. Wouldst thou help me with my spellcasting? 'Tis beyond belief, and yet, if thou couldst bring me a Flam rune, I would be eternally in thy debt. Okay. Somebody warned me that I should pick up an extra Flam rune and carry it around. Here, thou canst have this one. Well, that's I haven't put it in the thing. Excuse me, here it is. Thank thee, this will help immensely. I cannot think how to repay thee properly unless... Ah! I have only recently developed a new spell which I have kept secret from all. Wouldst thou hear of it? Aye. It increases one's prowess in combat. I call it Valor, and its runes are Croissant Corp. I thank thee, Zogoth. Are you less upset? Yes, you're peaceful now. Gave you a frickin' rune. You better be peaceful. Anybody else living here? No, this is just Zogoth's room. Who was Krilner? Christ. Is that somebody in Killorn? Alright. Oh. I mean, maybe. I just re-talked to him, but I was only skimming what he went through, and I didn't bother following all of the conversational tracks. But indeed, my throat is kind of giving out on me, and it's approaching 10. So while this wasn't super long, I no longer have any travel plans. Nobody else in my house is traveling and possibly bringing back COVID, as one of them did a week ago. And so it will not be another 3 weeks before I do this. I'll be back hopefully in a couple days. I do want to get through the rest of this damn game. I'm so sorry, Duke Darkwood. I'm wrapping up. I'm just about to raid Galara Dragon. But it's okay. You didn't miss much. I went back to the ice caverns now that I have all of the runes and I unlocked everything there. I picked up the Scepter of Mana Boost. I used the rod to destroy the Guardian's influence there. Discovered that doing so appeared to remove the icy overlay over the 5th level of the sewers in Britannia, which was interesting. Came into the pits, fought a warrior, and died the first time. It was a much harder fight than I was expecting, and just gave the Flam rune to Zogoth here in the Pits of Carnage. But I am just recovering from a cold. This is the most talking I've done in a week. And my throat's not up for it quite yet. So I think I'm going to raid Cran and make myself some tea. Go to bed early tonight. But thank you all for coming by. Thank you again if you're still here, Draxanath, or anybody who came with him for the raid. I really appreciate it. And yes, I have severed 4 links. I started writing them down. I have gotten gems from the Prison Tower, the Ice Cavern, Toloris, and the Academy. I know that the Pits of Carnage have a gem in the possession of Dorstag. And I have used the rod in the Prison Tower, Toloris, the Academy, and the Ice Caves. So this is my first foray into the pits beyond talking to that first dude, which I did a while back. So my main missions that I know of at the moment are challenge and beat Dorstag to get the gem. Presumably find someplace here to use the rod. But I haven't heard any talk of where the Guardian's focal point here is going to be yet. Like I said, I just started it. But I'm also just kind of ambiently, as I travel through various realms, keeping an ear peeled for learning history of those cats in Kilorn Keep. Because I think I explored pretty much all of Kilorn Keep and didn't find anything on that, so I'm guessing I'm going to learn something in one of the other zones and then go back and tell them. Yeah, I think that was their name. The talking cats in the keep that will talk to me, and their leader offered me aid if I could bring her word of their history or something. It's been a couple of months since I was in there to remember what was going on. So yeah, that's the current plan. Maybe Sunday or early next week. But I appreciate you all. I appreciate the company going through this. I do honestly particularly appreciate people giving me little nudges and hints that save me a lot of time. For instance, I think you, Lumina, told me to just hold on to that extra Flam rune, because you never know, and I just gave it away. So you saved me having to walk all the way back to the Academy, or wherever it was, and pick it up again. So, all good. But let us fire off a raid to Galara Dragon. It was either you or Moody Mystery. I'm pretty sure those are the two of you who have been my guardian angels on my shoulder telling me how to get through this without going mad. And so here we go. Like I said, thanks again. I really will try not to have it be this long again. And walk in virtue. I will see you next time.